Well guys, can't quite believe I'm having to say this, but I'm just kidding. I just always wanted to do that stupid dramatic YouTuber stuff. However, the title is not clickbait. I do actually have some big life news to share with you, and it is technically life-changing. It's all good news, don't worry, nothing bad has happened. It's all good stuff, but it has meant that I've been a little bit absent from YouTube and stuff like that recently, just because life has been a bit chaotic lately. So then, what exactly has happened? What has changed? Well, basically, I have moved house. But not only that, I've moved job. And because of that, I've not just moved to a couple of streets down the road or around the corner or to the next town. I've had to move to the other side of the country. Now, admittedly, Scotland is not a big country, so the other side of the country is only around 60 or 70 miles. But it's enough of a change that it does feel quite life-changing to me anyway. It's 2.5 hours away from where I currently stay, or stayed. I know you Americans out there probably think 2.5 hour drive is nothing, that's just you pop to the shops in 2.5 hours in America, but for me in Scotland 2.5 hours is a sizable drive. So to me it feels like quite a while away, but realistically, although I say moved over to the other side of the country, it's not a million miles away, but it's still a big change. And the fact that I've changed job, yeah, life does feel a bit different right now. I'm actually en route to pick up the keys to my new house. Very, very exciting, very nerve-wracking, very scared. But it's a new adventure, it's a new chapter. I'm looking forward to it. Suppose we should jump in the BMW and head to the estate agent and pick up the keys and go to the new house. Let's go! But before we jump in the car, before we go and get the keys to the new house, let me take you back to my flat for one last time.
We got nowhere to be, just a slow dance with the summer heat. The world outside can't wait a few, 'cause right now we got nothing else to do. The sun is peeking through the cotton white blinds, your hands still tangled up in mine. Feet on the wall, your head on me, floating easy. We got nowhere to be, got nowhere to be. Your hair's a mess, but you don't mind. You just laugh, let it fall where it likes. Coffee's cold, but we take a sip, talk about nothing, let the morning slip. Oh,
The place is looking a bit more empty now. It's my last proper night in here. But as for now, here, that's it. Bye-bye. And that brings us up to the present day, brings us up to now. I'm really going to miss my flat. I lived there for nearly 6 years. It would have been 6 years this September time. I'm going to miss it. It was home. It was home to me, and you know, it was quite weird seeing it all empty. I think it's going to take a while for it to hit me that I'm not actually going back to my flat, and that's it, it's not mine anymore. I've handed the keys back. As far as I'm concerned, as far as the flat's concerned, it's no longer mine, it's gone. Which is quite sad. But yeah, needs must for the new adventure. And although yeah, I'm quite anxious about the house and the new job and stuff like that, I'm also looking forward to it, I suppose. I'm looking forward to a new chapter in my life. Unfortunately, the house that I'm moving to at the moment doesn't have a driveway or anything like that, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to take all the cars over with me immediately, which is why you find me in the BMW at the moment, because the Mini is still broken. But hopefully that'll be back soon. It's currently in the garage for the third time getting an oil leak fixed. But yeah, so you'll see, I'll walk you around the house when we get in. It's quite bare. it's a project house, dare I say it. It's a bit of a project. There's not much in it. It needs a lot of work. But I'm again quite excited to do that, and you know, it's a new challenge, and I can get it looking nice and get it the way I want it, and that's quite exciting. So I'm not going to continue talking rubbish anymore. Look at that. Anyway, I'm just babbling on now, so I'm continue driving to the estate agent to get the keys. We're in town where the estate agent is. It's actually just over there in that down that street. So I'm going to head in and collect the key, and then we'll head to the house. Bit scary, but exciting. Yeah, let's go. Okay, got the key. Came in a nice wee bag, purple bag. Yeah, this is it. I'm now the proud owner of a new house. Key acquired. Let's go to the house and see what it's like. So, apologies, since that last clip it has been about a week or so. Yeah, things have just been a bit chaotic, I'm not going to lie. I've also not been feeling well. So yeah, just trying to find the time to make videos is has been quite difficult. But now I finally have some time. Let me show you around. So I guess we'll start here in the hall, the main entrance. We've got the front door. We've got this nice kind of glass windows. Yeah, wide angle. There we go. Yeah, we've got this nice kind of glass, frosted glass window here, which is actually quite nice. Quite like it. There's a lot of pine in here, all the way up the stairs, all the doors. Not so sure if I like it, but we'll see. We've got these nice tiles down here. There's one's a wee bit broken there, as you can see, but I actually quite like that. It's quite a nice front door. A wee shelf there with a wee potted plant that I've put there already. Moving down here, we have the hallway, which is full of boxes now. I do now have Wi-Fi, which is nice. We have a cupboard, which I'm scared to open in case something falls. Nope, I've got a ladder and various bits and bobs. And there you've got to kind of, yeah, there we go. And yeah, there's like more cupboards and stuff down here. I do have some ideas and plans for this whole area in the future, so if you're interested in a future house build project video series, then let me know. Kitchen. So again, excuse the mess, the kitchen is pretty bare at the moment. There's not much in it. I've got a kind of pantry larder here which has some food and stuff in it already, some more boxes and stuff. You'll notice I have no cooker yet. Yeah, the kitchen is needing replaced. That's my fridge, my temporary fridge. That's cooker part 1, cooker part 2, cooker part 3, so that's an oven. It looks like a microwave, but it's actually a wee oven. Obviously air fryer. And then my famous camping stove that I've used in some trips, some previous videos, is now my main source of cooking indoors. But yeah, this kitchen is definitely needing an upgrade. That'll be something that we'll be doing at some point in the future, hopefully, because it's not ideal, to be honest. What is quite nice though is this hatch, which is the kind of old-fashioned serving hatch. We'd quite like to keep that because it's quite nice to have the kind of double aspect front to rear window. It adds in a lot of light, which is quite nice. Let's go through to the living room. As you can see, I've started doing some painting in here. There we go. I'm basically basically Bob Ross at this point. He's painting a happy little house. So I'm just kind of making it kind of white. There's no carpets or anything like that. My TV is currently on the floor. I also have my tumble dryer in here because it's the only place I can reach a power outlet, and the extractor hose can go out the door. So it looks a bit janky at the moment, but it is what it is for now. But yeah, this is the living room, kind of temporarily set up. I have a lot of stuff through the back there. Ignore that. That's a future video. Yeah, it's needing some work in there. You know, I can't actually get round, but yeah, there's a bit of a kind of wee extra room in there, which again I have some plans for in the future. Log burner, which is very nice. I've had this on. It's very nice, but at the moment it's far too warm to even consider putting on. So that is quite a nice feature. I do like that. Would like to keep that. You will also notice storage heaters in the house. That's part of the reason why the house was so cheap. That and the condition of it at the moment, the fact there's no kitchen. I did get the house relatively cheap, but it does need quite a lot of work, including a new heating system. But that is something that I'm currently looking into. Anyway, let's go upstairs for a look upstairs. Again, excuse the mess. So this is the smallest bedroom, which in my mind is going to be a computer room / YouTube studio maybe. So yeah, it's actually not too bad. It's all white walls in here. I could probably go over it with some fresh paint, but nice view outside. But yeah, it's actually not too bad in this room. It's quite alright. Moving down the hall, we have the master bedroom. This is where I'm currently sleeping. This is my bedroom. I say that as if there's other people living here. It is literally just me that lives here, so yeah, it's my bedroom. There's more boxes. As you can see, some of them I haven't even opened many of them yet, and I'm using those ones as a kind of side table and clothes storage apparently. But yeah, quite a decent size. It's kind of green and pale green walls, which I'm probably going to change at some point because I don't really like that colour, and it could do with a bit of a freshen up. But yeah, not too bad. And again, another nice view out there. Very quiet round this neck of the woods. So yeah, that's the master bedroom. Next up is the medium-sized bedroom, which is currently literally being used as a storeroom right now. There's loads and loads more boxes in here. Yeah, it's basically just a storage room at the moment. So it's probably going to be like this for quite a while until I get sorted, but it is what it is. Now, the next room, I do have to warn you, it's quite bright in here, so yeah, let's go. Yeah, that is definitely going to need painted at some point, because that's just a whole lot of green. But yeah, this is the bathroom, which is actually not a bad size. You've got a bath and a shower, which is quite nice. Toilet doesn't flush properly, so I need to use the kettle, hence why there's a camping kettle in here as well. But yeah, it's actually not too bad in here. It's a decent size. Like I say, just that green needs to not be green anymore. It needs painted. Probably do white or something like that. But yeah, that's that. And then yeah, this is the landing, the top of the stairs. Decent size. Probably get a new carpet at some point because this one is quite worn looking. And then yeah, got a loft hatch up there. So yeah, this is the garden, the back garden. It's quite basic. There's no grass or anything. Plenty of weeds and stuff. You see my barbecue. That was my present to myself when I moved in. Anyway, I've got a shed which is a bit old and rickety looking. I'll probably have to replace that at some point. But the plan is potentially at some point to build a garage here. Like I said earlier on, there's no driveway at the moment, but what I'm thinking is driveway, knock the wall down, and then have a nice driveway in here, take the fence away, and there's easily plenty of space for 5-6 cars. So yeah, I'm not going to show too much of the outside just because for privacy reasons, but yeah, plenty of weeds to do. But so that's it for the new house so far. Let me know what you think of the place. Let me know if you have any ideas for things that I can do, or I'm always open to paint colour ideas, so yeah, pop them in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. That definitely all helps. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully there'll be some more car videos and adventure videos coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, see you for the next one.